channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm just a girl who likes reading romance, fantasy romance, paranormal romance, any kind of genre of romance in general. And I also happen to have cerebral palsy, and it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe to my channel. Happy Wednesday! I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today's video is going to be a fantasy romance recommendation video. I have been reading a lot of fantasy romance lately, so it's about time I make a recommendation video. A Court This Cruel and Lovely by Stacia Stark. This is on Kindle Unlimited, but I listened to the audiobook on Everend, and I followed it along with the ebook. We follow Prisha, I think I'm saying the name right, but in this world, the gods take away your powers when you are a baby to help protect you against the Fae, because the Fae are supposed to be evil. So the gods take away your powers to protect you against them. But Prisha has never had her powers taken away. She has always had her powers. So one day she gets caught using her powers, and she has to flee, because if you don't give up your powers to the gods when you are a baby, you get executed. So she has to flee her hometown, and she runs into a group of mercenaries. And she makes a deal with the mercenaries, particularly the leader of the mercenaries, Lorian, and that he will escort her to wherever she's going, and he agrees to her deal only if she will use her powers for his benefit. And I really liked it. It was a really good start to a fantasy romance. I listened to this because of Carrie from Book for Romance and Sam from Sam Reads a Little, and they were talking about it in their Instagram stories, so I decided to read it. A popular fantasy romance that has been going around recently. It's a Dawn of Onyx. This book has been going around the Instagram, Booktube, and I finally read it. I listened to the audiobook on Spotify. In a Dawn of Onyx, you have two kingdoms, the Amber Kingdom and the Onyx Kingdom. And the Onyx and the Amber Kingdom are at war. The heroine's brother, the heroine's name is Arwen, her brother just returned from the war, and she finds out that her brother stole something from the Onyx King, and soldiers come to collect her brother because of what he stole from the king. And she said, "Let my family go free. I will go to the Onyx Kingdom with you. I'm a healer. I have healing magic," so she can heal people. And she's kept in the dungeon of the Onyx Kingdom, and she befriends a fellow cellmate, and she learns that everything she learned about the war is only one-sided. So she learns about the people of the Onyx Kingdom and what's really going on with the war. Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I really like this book. The setup of this world is basically there was a plague in this country, and through this plague people get side effects. You either get special powers and you are called an extraordinary, or you are an ordinary with no powers. And we follow Peyton, who is an ordinary who pretends like she is an extraordinary because her father tells her to pretend you have powers. So she tells people that she has psychic abilities. But one day she saves a guy from I forgot what they're called, from this bad person that can take away an extraordinary's powers. A silencer. She saves this man from a silencer. It turns out the man she saved, Kai, is the son of the king of the kingdom. But after that scene, Peyton is invited to these games, sort of like the Hunger Games, she's like these to showcase her powers. It's survival of the fittest, and she has no choice but to accept to be in these games, because if she doesn't accept, people will find out that she's lying about having extraordinary abilities, and she will get executed. So it's her trying to survive these games, also having developed feelings for Kai, who is the king's son, but she hates the king because of what he does to the ordinary people. And I really liked it. It was sort of love triangle-y because Kai, their brother, who is the successor to the king, are also starting to have feelings for Peyton, and I liked it. The ending was crazy. I listened to the audiobook on Everend. A cozy fantasy romance, and I read this because of Caitlin from the Love Librarian, and it's about Marina, who is a silky, who's sort of like a mermaid, but she has asthma, she has breathing problems, and she is taught to do her duty. Her whole life has been planned out for her, but she finds out that her dad set up an arranged marriage for her between her and her bodyguard. But one day, the enemy, a siren group, because sirens and silkies are enemies, one day they capture one of the sirens, and Marina feels so bad for the siren. She sets the siren free, only to be captive by said siren. And turns out that siren pirate turned out to be the Siren King. And while Marina is held captive, she finds out that what she learns about this war between the Silkies and the Sirens are not what it seems, that she has been lied to about certain stuff, and she learns that the Sirens are not bad people, even though the Siren King kidnapped her, its fated mates, and kept her captive pirates, and I loved it. And I read it because of Caitlin. It's on Kindle Unlimited. It's LegendBorn. I finally read The LegendBorn by Tracy Deonn. This was popular 2 years ago. I also read this on Everend, and we follow Bree, whose mother has died, and she goes to college, and she finds out about this secret society while in college. This secret society that uses magic and Merlin and Arthurian lore, and she finds out that her mother's murder is not what it seems, that there's magical elements at play, and she decides to infiltrate this secret society of Arthurian magic to find out what really happened the night of her mother's murder. Those are all the fantasy romance recommendations I have for you today. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. That would mean the world to me. And I'll see you Friday. Bye.